Welcome, everyone. I'm happy to present my thesis defense to you called The Future of Organic: Examining Market Trends and Opportunities for Carrefour's Byproduct in France. My name is Adzimi Rizqi, and people used to call me Jimmy, and I'm from School of Business and Management from Institute Technology Bandung in Indonesia. And this is the overview slide of my thesis today, starting from the introduction, background, and then end up with a conclusion and a recommendation to the managerial of the Carrefour itself. So, moving on to the background, we know that the bioproduct market in France has been a rapid increase in recent years, and it was noted that the market experienced an increase of 18% in 2018. And according to FAO in 2019, the market for bioproducts in France used to be valued at 11 billion euros in 2017, and as I said before, up to 18% from the previous 12 months. However, as you look in on the right side of the slide, we can see there are two main problems that are rooted in this bioproduct practice, such as the cost of the production itself and the pricing strategy. So, starting from supplier's point of view, we have several things that are rooted from the cost of production, which is manufacture that require more labor intensive and sustainable farming practices, which can lead to the higher production cost. And all of them lead to the consequences of limited supply because it's easy to farm in conventional ways compared to this one. Second one is the end of the stage where the customers consider buying regular staple products or with bio-labeled ones. So in case of price war, I often find the price of bioproducts such as milks and eggs is more expensive than the regular ones or the conventional one. So that we will explore this condition in the next slide. So this is my slide that contains of research question, research objective, and also the limitation. So starting off from the research question that mainly talking about market tendencies, market projection, market growth, and also the marketing strategies for byproduct itself, and how do Carrefours overcome any obstacles in the competitor map like Auchan, Casino, and something like that. Also, I would like to see what is the potential risk and long-term potentialities of investing in this industry. Moving on to the research objective, I would like to identify the current market trends, as I said before, the growth projections, and also I would like to explore to proposing the marketing strategies for Carrefour's product itself that aligned with evolving purchaser preferences and behaviors for byproduct in France. And the last one, I would like to explore the challenges and the possibilities for Carrefour's byproducts in the French retail industry. And for the red one, we have limitation that contains of the credibility, transferability, and also dependability. Credibility is as good as credible journals as secondary data, and it relies on them. And then transferability that mainly targeted at Carrefour stakeholders. That moving on to the managerial recommendation in the last slide, and also dependability that it can be used up to 2028 based on the market projections later. So this is my literature review. I just want to highlight the five most interesting part of what literature review. So as you can see, according to the Lernout et al. In 2020, the price of byproducts can be higher than non-byproducts due to the greater production cost, certification cost, and lack of economies of scale in production. So I would like to highlight another one, which is the right side. So according to the Just Food 2022, the charge of bioproducts in France is still higher than traditional products. So it's still a barrier for some customers to buy a bioproduct regularly or weekly. So this is my research framework. So there are four stages that we have to adjust. The first one is initial identification stage, which contains defined theory and also defined research design. And next one is data collection stage that we are collected data from the industry reports, trade journals, and also government publication, and also analysis stage that contains findings and discussion. That both of them, which is the data collection stage and analysis stage, using the data triangulation method. So data triangulation method is a method where I collect the multiple data from multiple sources, and in the end I would like to compare them, the several data, to ensure the verify of the grounded theory itself. And also last but not least, we have conclusion stage that are leading to the two main points, which is the proposing solution to the managerial or the Carrefour's beauty in France, or it could say that the player of the industry itself. And the second one is the for future research. Okay, so moving on to the research design, so I would like to highlight the three main points, which is I'm using qualitative approach in my research because it's suitable for me to exploration than the quantitative approach that's suitable for explanation. So in this case, I would like to explore a lot of things, not only the market projection, but I would like to see the marketing strategies, the opportunities or possibility to invest in this industry. So the second one is my research using the secondary data, only secondary data from various sources, as I said before, and also data triangulation method, as I said before, that we are willing to collect and compare several several journals or several government publications to conclude the conclusion. So this is my findings and discussion. So as you can see, we have 5 points of findings and discussion, and each of this point are purposely answered of the each question in research question. So I would like to highlight a few points that already in here. So the first one is, according to Grand View Research in 2021, the byproduct market in France is predicted to grow by the usage of 7.2% CAGR, which is the compound annual growth rate between the 2021 and 2028. And market for byproducts in France and Europe is expected to proceed to develop in a lengthy time period. So I would like to highlight another one to be firm. So in number three, as you can see, price of selling and producing bioproducts still the biggest challenge, which can limit the affordability and accessibility to general people. And however, the growing trend of shoppers in search of healthier and environmentally friendly could be a big opportunity for Carrefour in the forecast of 2028. And the last but not least, as you can see, number five, the uncertainty of natural raw materials, the market dependence on the supply of organic raw materials. So in this case, I already see that there are a difference, the significant difference compared to the processing of the bioproduct itself and the practice of non-bio products or the conventional ways. So this kind of things is in terms of the price of the producing itself. So the byproduct one is has to be complex one. They have to be as expensive as possible because the manufacturer is not is still young. And the materials using is is still limited for the byproduct itself. For example, as you can see, vitamins, insulins, and also amino acids. And it's tough to locate or expensive that motives or affects higher production prices in contrast to the conventional production, as I said before. And to conclude, the market of bioproducts in France is still sexy to invest in, which is predicted to develop 2 times bigger between 2021 and 2028. On the other hand, there are still unpredictable fluctuations, and the market itself still depends on the supply of organic raw materials. So, in this case, I already show the recommendation itself, or maybe the manager recommendation that are aligned to the conceptual model. So, in this case, I supposedly presenting 4 main points of the manager recommendation. For example, sustainability, collaborating, investing, and pricing, and to be aligned in the conceptual model, as you can see in the right slide. So, the more Carrefour emphasize sustainability value, the more byproduct market will go up. However, the less price given to the customer would attract its product to buy regularly and so on. And for the future research itself, it's recommended if the researcher also use the primary data by getting information from the primary sources by interviewing business owner in its industry and focus group discussion maybe or maybe even case study to make it firm in the analysis data. So thank you for listening my presentation. Thank you.